welcome back to another fresh episode of My Watch Therapy. Today we have this really cool Hamilton field watch, an automatic, and I just thought, hey, this is a great looking watch, and I thought you might feel the same. Let's take a moment to connect. I apologize for any wind noise. I'm out filming in the woods right now at a park, and just wanted to try it outside, and yeah, hopefully it won't be too noisy. It's got a bi-directional bezel, and for a frame of reference, there is the call sign, right? The reference number. The other side is the price. You know, it's over $1,000, so you gotta want it. But you're getting Swiss-made luxury in a very durable case. Like I was starting to say, that bi-directional bezel. Guess I should grab it with the little grab sort of area there. It's got a ton of lume. I like the yellow accents all the way around. And I gotta say, I'm just not, normally I'm not a NATO fan. And I don't know if you consider this as a regular NATO, but it certainly is nylon. If NATO translates in English to nylon, then that would be this, which I know it doesn't, but this is comfortable, not stiff. And when I put it on my wrist, it doesn't like stick up like this in the back, or I have to put it through 17 loops just to keep the blessed thing down, or put it through loops and then like bring it back and put it through another. I mean, ridiculous. I'm sorry, I just don't. I have a thing against NATO. So that's why I think this one is kind of like a kind of NATO, but kind of not. So basically it's better. I have a 17 centimeter circumference wrist, which is about 6 3/4 inches, and you can see it fits nice. And that NATO, like I said, is so pliable, so bendable that it just wraps around my wrist like a dream. Not really much in the way of polishing. It's all sort of brushing, but that's okay. It's got a long power reserve of 80 hours. It does have a screw down crown with no crown guard, so you know there is the possibility of this digging into your wrist. I write with my right hand, but I tend to wear watches on my right hand also, and that somehow for me makes it so on this side I'm not getting it to see what you know what I mean, like that. It's not hitting, bam. I don't care. And with a NATO, you know, if I'm writing with my right hand, I'm not scratching up a bracelet on the table as I write, so I'm not worried about that either. Like I was saying, it is screw down. You can see it kind of extended out. There is no other complication, no day, no date. So, you know, you set the time this way, all the way in to the first position, you winding position. Being an automatic, not a mechanical, right? It should stay pretty wound as long as you're wearing this a certain amount. And I think I would be. I would definitely be. I think it's great. It's just like a nice active watch. It's unique. I think that blue dial is nice. You can see it kind of in the sun. It picks it up a little more. There's some graining to it. I think that's nice. I think it wears kind of small. But not too small. It's not tiny, but you can see top to bottom here with these lug ends is not a whole lot higher than the top of the bezel. So it's not a perfect circle, but it's close. So I think therefore it wears a little smaller, which is fine. And it's got a display case back. I don't want to like destroy the watch. I mean, I don't know. Display case back, it's kind of pointless on this. There it is. You can see it beating away in there. Balance spring. Yeah. But when you have a NATO, it's, you know, it's exactly covered up. Oh, there's some polishing on the underside. Ah, what a travesty. Why would you hide that? Why would you hide the case back? I guess, you know, again, on a bracelet, you'd have more viewing or some sort of strap. Tell me what you think. I think it's a great one. I think, you know, it's a pretty solid price, but again, you're getting a Swiss-made, high-quality watch from a company that's been doing it for a very long time. You are not going to buy a problem. You're going to buy a reliable timepiece. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for spending a little of your most precious commodity watching the video today, which is time. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please consider subscribing and liking. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. Take care.